Okay, so welcome back to our third lecture. So little bit the video might be dark, but I request you all to cooperate. Why? Because power is not there. Okay, so that is the reason I appreciate your cooperation. I'm not going to write much on the board, even though I write. If you are trying to do Zoom, then I think it is very clear. Okay, don't worry about the person, concentrate on the voice and concentrate on the board. Okay, I think it is not so bad. This whatever I have written it in the last lecture. So let's continue now. So we are done with definition. I have explained you all the definition. So in the next one we will try to understand the nature of organizational behavior. How do the nature goes on? There is a small diagram. Okay, nature of OB. OB is, I will write a little bit big, don't worry, okay? Nature of OB. So in the nature of OB there is a small diagram. If you draw the diagram easily you will try to understand. So here human behavior in organizational settings. Human behavior in organizational setting. Okay, then this is one. Now another one goes like this: the individual organizational interface, the individual organization interface. Then here it is the organization. Here it is the organization. So if you try to see here, this is like a combination and this is being affected by environment. Okay, so from here to here the effect will be there, and again from here to here the effect will be there. Okay, and this whole diagram you have to keep it in a box. So this you can take it as a nature of organization. So what did you understand from this diagram? If you clearly observe, what did you understand from this diagram? How individual organization is influencing with human behavior. What did I say? In the starting I told you very clearly that it is a study of human behavior individually, it is a study of organizational behavior individually, and the combination of these two is a organizational behavior. Same goes here. You are going to study human behavior in an organization, then you are going to study individually what organization is. Here you are reading about human beings, here you are reading about organization. The combination of these two, how it is working in the whole environment in the society. Okay, so that is the nature of OB. So again I am repeating, how the human behavior is means individual behavior, how the organization behavior is, and their combination in the environment is nature of OB. Understood? So very small answer to remember. Okay, now we will study about foundation of OB. Foundation of OB is also very simple and easy, small topic. So with diagram you will understand it easily. Okay, so if you please draw along with me OB. So first one is individual differences. Individual differences, then whole person, then caused behavior, then human dignity, then next come this side, social systems, then mutuality of interest, then holistic concept, then holistic concept. So now if you see here, so just draw like this. This is the foundation of OB. For how OB is studied, basing on what? Is nothing but foundation. So introduction we have read, then you have read about definition, you have read about nature, then you are reading about foundation of OB. Okay, so individual differences if you see, girls, I will tell you where there will be a similarity in individuals, where there will be differences, that OB will start studying. You know where there will be similarity? The pain that we are having when we lose our loved ones. The pain that we are having when we lose our loved ones is almost similar in all the human beings. The pain that I am having, you will have. The pain you are having, other person will also have. Okay? Now say example, we lost our beloved one in the family. Okay? If I lose, I will cry. If you lose, you will cry. Your tears and my tears are same. I hope you got my point. Now, if someone is born in your family, okay, that feeling is also same in all families. So birth and death is similar kind of feelings. There is no differences in it. But rest of the things, there are feelings, there are differences. Okay, in the rest of the feelings, there are differences. So how they are differences? Okay, so each one is different from their, each one is different in their lifestyle. Okay, how they are different in their lifestyle, we will try to understand. So power is back, ma. I guess that there will not be any kind of disturbance now. Yes, power is back. So let me close the door so that you will not hear any kind of disturbances. Yeah. So if you try to observe here, okay, if you try to observe here this particular concept, if you see where there is a differences, okay, you will see differences in intelligence of people. My intelligence levels is different from your intelligent level. Okay. Next one, your physique. Okay, physique from one person to the other person, it might be different. Your personality, your way of talking, or else whatever. Your culture might be different. Okay, your way of eating might be different. Hope you got my point. So that individual differences is studied by organizational behavior. Next one, whole person. What is meant by whole person? When an individual is appointed, his or her skill is alone not hired. isn't it? Say, when I'm trying to appoint, say whose name we will take, say let us say I'm trying to appoint Preeti. Okay, I'm trying to appoint Preeti in my organization. I'm not appointing her only for her skills, but she is entering with some emotions of her family. She's coming with some goals. She's coming with some career point of view. She's having so many things on her burden. I'm trying, I cannot separate her from family. So she is coming with the family beliefs. Are you understanding my point? I'm not just appointing her skill, but her complete as a whole person. All her feelings are also invited in my organization. I'm not inviting directly, but indirectly it is entering into my organization. Now, example. I told only a student to take admission. But when a student is entering into the college, her feelings are entering, her emotions are entering, her family problems are also coming along with her in the mind. Now you got my point. So, as a whole person also I am going to study. Next one, caused behavior. Okay. Now, understanding the person. Okay. Understanding the person, or else, okay, why he or she is behaving like that. Now take example, every day you are coming to college, every day you are reading the questions thoroughly, every day you are reading the questions thoroughly, answers thoroughly, you are very focused kind of girl. But someday your percentage of performance gradually decreased. Okay, your performance gradually decreased. So what might be the reason for it? Okay, what made you to behave like that? What did something happen at home, or maybe are you sick? What exactly happened? What made you to do that? What caused you to do that? Is caused behavior. Then human dignity. You should give everyone respect. Don't think that you are senior and that person is junior. Don't think that your boss is not so great like you. Okay? There is a human dignity line that you have to follow. So, how to give that dignity, you will read. How to behave as a social being. Social being, when you use this word social being, when you are, a human being is not only an individual, but a human being has to be in group also. When you are in group, how you are reacting is social system. Okay, so how you are reacting. Next one, mutuality of interest. What is organizational interest? What is your personal interest? So put together mutual interest. So I have to draw your personal interest towards my organizational interest. So how can I do that? That I have to study. Holistic concept means combination of all these six concepts. If you are trying to apply, then it is holistic concept. Now, by the way, this is not there for your syllabus, but without reading a nature, without reading its foundation, how will you understand its history? How you will know its importance? So, I told you already, I am not a lecturer who will try to just mug up the syllabus and leave. I just wanted to give you the complete picture about the concept. Understood? So this is about foundation of OB. Now we will try to move to importance, the main topic. Importance of OB. This is there in your syllabus. Importance of OB. OB provides a roadmap to our lives in organization. First one, OB provides a roadmap for our lives in an organization. Okay, what it provides itself? A roadmap. So every one of us have to know about the world in which we live, isn't it? What is a roadmap now? Now these days with GPS, GPRS, wherever you wanted to go, Google Map is helping you, isn't it? From your location, which location you have to go, it is trying to direct you. Along with the lanes, along with the minutes, it is directing you, isn't it? In the same way, in the organization, how you should live, how you should reach your destiny, OB will show itself. It will draw a roadmap. Okay? Why it is drawing a roadmap? Because whenever you are entering into any kind of organization, you enter with lot much of expectations, isn't it? Today you have appointed one in some organization, your favorite, your dream organization you take, and today you receive your offer letter, and tomorrow is your joining letter. So tomorrow has come. So while you are going to an organization, you will have lot much of hopes and dreams, as well as fears and frustrations while you enter into an organization, isn't it? Hopes you are having, dreams you are having, fears you are having, frustrations you are having. But all these things you have to put it in the box and then act as if you are so happy, and you should mingle with everyone and do your job, isn't it? So how to do all these things? Okay, how to do all these things? See, as a manager, now when I am observing the floor of employees, I observe you are enthusiastic, I observe you are stressed, I observe you people are, okayish kind of thing. Okay, so now I have to bring all these person's interest to one level. Okay, so that is done by OB. Okay, that is done by OB. So what it will try to do? It will try to give me some advanced ideas, some kind of organizational events to conduct on the job, so that your all persons, when you are participating in those events, your stress levels will come down. You will be with a refreshment mode. You will try to put your complete mood on the work. That is my talent. Okay? With which, who is helping us to do so? OB is helping us to do so. Now, usually when you are in the schooling when you were there, especially after your lunch, in your second session, if you feel, if everybody faces are sleepy, just go back to your memories what your teachers used to do. They used to ask the whole class to stand, sit, stand, sit, stand, sit. What is this? It is like an advanced idea to make you all alert and at the same time grab your attention towards the class. This is the only reason why teacher used to ask you all to do that activity. Isn't it? In the same way, this organizational behavior will try to give you all certain advanced ideas, so that if it finds the workers not so healthy enough to do the work, it will try to make the management to conduct those activities and grab the attention of the employees. That is the importance of OB. That is point number 1. Point number 2. The field of OB uses scientific research. The field of OB uses scientific research. Okay, the field of OB uses scientific research to help us understand and predict. To help us understand and predict organizational life. To help us understand and predict the organizational life. Okay, so this is not to say that this knowledge is absolute. Okay, nobody is saying that if I read this book I will get some knowledge, I will get complete knowledge. If I read one book I will get complete knowledge. No, learning is a continuous process. There is no stop in between, isn't it? It's like a drops in the ocean. Okay, if you read one book, it doesn't mean that you are getting complete knowledge in it. So that's the reason it is like a research. You keep on doing research, because not always the human mentalities will be the same. Last time you applied some kind of activity, this time again if you are trying to apply the same activity, that may be a failure. Okay, every day unique ideas, unique thoughts a person has to get. So that's the reason it uses some kind of research. It will not stop there. Research means every day you are trying to do some survey, some development. Every day you are trying to get certain knowledge about it. Okay, so which will help you to understand and predict. Predict means assuming about the future. Predict about the organizational life in the future. Understood? That is second point. Now third point. OB helps us influence organizational events. OB helps us influence organizational events. So yes, though it is good to understand and predict organizational events, most of us wanted to influence the environment which is life. As I told you all, environment will not be the same always. Okay, the situations around you, the circumstances around you might not be same always. Okay, so that is the reason. Okay, whether you are a marketing specialist or a computer programmer in any kind of organization, you need to know how to communicate effectively with others, how to manage the conflicts, how to behave with your managers, okay, how to be committed to your ideas, then how to work individually, how to operate with a team. Okay, so it will help you all to influence your organizational events. Means that only. Okay, OB will give you all that knowledge which is helpful for you all to behave with your customers, to behave yourself individually, to behave yourself with managers, to behave yourself in a group. All these things it will teach you. If you might be a computer programmer, you might be a marketing specialist, how you have to communicate with others, how you have to behave with others in the changing environment. It will try to help you all, so that OB, it is helping you all to influence any kind of events that are happening around you. Okay, next one. OB helps an individual understand himself or herself and others better. Okay, OB is trying to help what? Help you. Okay. Okay. OB, fourth one. OB helps an individual to understand himself or herself and others better. Okay? Yes. So now if you are trying to observe here, this is very simple to understand. like it helps you all to improve your interpersonal relationship with others. Okay, what is interpersonal relationship? The relation interpersonal, because it is saying interpersonal, it's not about only you. Intrapersonal means understanding about you. Interpersonal means your relationship with others. Okay, so it will try to help you all to understand your relationship with others in certain topics. What are those topics? Understanding your attitude with others, understanding your thinking levels means perceptions, understanding your leadership qualities, understanding your communication, understanding your attitude levels, understanding your conflict levels. Okay, it is good to know about you, isn't it, ma? How you are behaving with others, how you are communicating, how you are fighting, what kind of attitude you are carrying. Okay, what kind of perceptions you are having, means what kind of opinions you are having about others or about you to others. How leadership qualities you are trying to bring out from you. Okay, all these things it will make you all understand. Okay, now if you are a MBA graduate, BBA graduate, by end of PG you will be in a position to understand a human being. Why? Because you are reading the subject. See, OB is helping you all in that way also. Okay, so this is your fourth point. Now let's move to fifth point. A manager in a business establishment is concerned with getting things done through delegation. A manager in business establishment, what is a manager job? I already told you, he will try to get the things done by others. His activity is only to do a supervisory work. I told you this already. Establishment is concerned with getting things done by others. Okay, so organizational behavior gives a talent to a manager as how should he get the things done by others. I told you all in my introduction that not everybody are having a talent of getting things done by others. I told you all your family example. If you say to kids, will they listen? If you say your brother, will they listen? Why? Because you are not studying the behavior of them. At what time you should say, how you should say, how technically you have to say, you have to observe that. Then only if you say they will listen. Once you try, how should I say my brother? How should I say kids at home? Okay, all these things you just think, you will understand. Okay, so in the same way, it will not only help an individual to understand himself, but it will also help a manager in a business to do his work properly. What is his work? Getting things done by others. Okay, now let's move to the sixth one. The field of OB is useful for maintaining cordial industrial relationship. Sixth one. The field of OB is useful. The field of OB is useful to maintain a cordial relationship, cordial industrial relationship. So what I'll do is these points from here, hardly there are another 4 points more, that's it. So I will try to explain these 4 points in the next session. Okay, thank you girls, have a good day.